welcome back to Big Balls and Bad Calls. You're here today with your hosts, Manny and Emil. Today we'll be going over the English Premier League Matchweek 4. We'll be giving you our preview, thoughts and opinions, as well as some bets that we fancy. Without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. First, we've got Crystal Palace versus Tottenham.
Well, I say Palace looked very convincing in that last London derby. Got that draw. They'll take a point all day, Vieira's men.
They will. They got the draw, but in my opinion, it was more at the fault of West Ham. You go up, 2 minutes later, you're fucking conceding a goal. Don't be doing that in the Prem. You work so hard.
Gallagher's spinning circles in your box, having a cup of tea.
Well done to Gallagher, but he's a bit choppy as well, I think. I think if he adds a bit more finesse to his game, he could be a phenomenal player. He works his bag off. He gets into great places. The first goal was a bit fortunate. Yeah. I think with all the bodies crowding around and the way he stormed in and managed to slide it to the far corner, it's a bit fortunate. But well on Palace, man. They didn't they didn't get their heads down at any point in that game.
Now they're coming up against the league leaders, going for 4-4. I know they haven't been as convincing as
this, and that's what makes this matchup really weird, right? Palace hasn't been too convincing, but they got that draw against West Ham. Tottenham, to me, has been just a scare. I don't know if they're just getting lucky or are they playing tactically this way? Because that's how much pressure they're taking on. You'd almost think, why would you want to play that way tactically?
Yeah.
So, in my opinion, I don't know. I think these guys are fucking limping by. But they've collected 9 of 9.
I think it's going to be another 1-0 screech by.
And I do too. I think that, or Tottenham is finally going to fucking step it up and show us the true quality they have at the club.
Smank them.
And absolutely schwank them. Yes, I believe that. I don't know. I don't have too much faith in Palace. So
I say a Tottenham win, though.
I say a Tottenham win as well. Either by 1-0 or they're going to just, like I said, show their quality and blow them out.
By little or a lot.
Yeah, by little or a lot. The only two options. All right, next is Watford versus Wolves.
Wolves does not have a point yet. Just let that sink in for a second.
Do they deserve this treatment?
For the football we saw them play, and they don't have 1 point to show for that. I think this will be their game, that they'll get that win.
And I don't question Adama Traore very much because I love that guy. You know how much I love Seabiscuit, racehorse. Vroom! He'll leave you in the fucking dust, man, like that. Anyway, you have to start asking him questions about the finishing. Come on, man. You are doing everything right. But if you're not breeding any goals out of that, then really what's the point?
But like you said last time, that it almost seems like he's doing too much work. And then once he gets in those positions, it's kind of like
that is true. That is true.
Right or something. I'm not too sure, but he's got to finish.
Yeah. Almost perhaps adjust the way they go forward. Try to get him in more open spaces without, like you said, using so much energy. But Watford, they've been surprising. They've been a little weird, but they still show a lot of signs of a newly promoted side. For me. Yeah, that's true. I think I have more faith in the way that they're kind of shaping up.
Yeah.
I do like the players that have ended up there.
I gotta say Wolves win though.
I do too. I say Wolves win. I'm excited though to view Sarr, Sissoko, and King. I think they're all quality players. Like I said, I like the way the outfit has been shaping up. I know Sarr's always been there. He's been in the Prem before. I'm actually shocked he remained at the club when they went down and came back up. But I'm going to say a Wolves win. I think Wolves has just been walking this really fine line, and it's going to snap. It's going to spring
points.
They're going to get some points, but they need fucking goals. So, boys, finish. Traore, finish. And it'll be a Wolves win, in my opinion. Brentford versus Brighton.
I think this is going to be a good matchup. And Neil Maupay against his former club. I could see him being the difference maker here. How weird is it to say?
He so often is for Brighton.
Exactly.
He so often is.
And he's got another reason to be. So I think, I actually like Brighton here.
I do too. I like Brighton as well. I think both teams have shown some great signs so far this season. Although Brighton's been in the Prem, they've been around for a bit. They've played at this level, this tempo. Some of this stuff is still new to Brentford. Graham Potter, he deserves a lot of credit. Yeah. Brilliant manager. By all means, he's not going to steal your girlfriend or your wife anytime soon.
He ain't a looker.
But he is a brilliant football mind. Yeah. He has a brilliant football mind. And I see his team taking the W. I do.
Yep.
Okay, so we both agreed on that one, eh?
Mhm.
And it was some saucy odds. You're getting them at over evens. But they are away as well.
That's a big call, yeah.
Next, we've got my favorite. Arsenal versus Norwich. Oh my goodness.
Relegation battle. Bottom two facing each other in a dogfight.
Is exactly the fixture that my guys need. It really is. I mean, so yes, we have 0 points. The loss to Brentford was unexpected. The squad that we had was a little bit weak. I don't want to keep making excuses for them. The next 2 games, they were pretty tough fixtures.
Yeah,
but
I'll
at least
tough,
fucking
tough
compete.
fixtures.
No, but like we can't just draw the line. Oh, they were really tough fixtures. We write them off. Oh, those are L's. Like, what kind of mentality is that?
Yeah.
Like, when were the days when I look at the weekend game and I go, yes, this is going to be spicy? Now it's more of like a fear. There's like something hanging off my shoulder. Like, oh, not again. And it's been happening. And Party's back, so that's something to really look forward to. He's a lockdown player for us. The other part of it, though, I'm also like, how many minutes are we going to get out of this guy?
Yeah.
Like, we got 26 minutes, and then he's hurt again. Like, let's not rush it.
Is Tomiyasu, is he playing?
I'm not really too sure or updated on the situation there. That was a bit of exciting news, though. He did well in Italy. He's got a lot to show for. I checked him out on YouTube.
And all I'm saying is, if Arteta doesn't get nothing but a win here, I think he could be meeting up with the management team. And they're gonna have a meeting with him, and it's not.
We're playing a weaker side in the Prem, which is saying a lot. There's like nowadays, there's not many weaker sides in the Prem. But if we're being honest here, Norwich is one of the very few weaker sides in the Premier League. Shaka got a red card, in my opinion. That's great because he can't fucking play now. Because my goodness, he's been awful, and I think that shores up a spot for Lakonga, and I'm excited for him. I really like this kid. Good. And I really want to see him playing in an Arsenal side that has more quality around him. Take a bit of pressure off the youngster. Let him free his mind a bit. And he looks to me like he's trying some creative things. Like a lot of flicks and chips. I know it's not necessarily smiled upon. It's not fundamental. But if it starts working and you start doing the brilliant shit that nobody does, people are going to take notice. I'm really excited to see this kid.
I think that's a comfortable W now for Arsenal. Should be.
I believe it absolutely has to be.
Yeah.
It has to be. I expect nothing but 3 points.
Yeah.
And get our season going because, man, this is terrible. It's cold down here at the bottom. Whew. Next, we've got Manchester United versus Newcastle.
All the way out. What a goal! Here he comes.
Back.
I'm sorry, Newcastle. I'm very, very sorry. Just so happens the King is coming home, and you guys got to play them that weekend, and it's going to be a tough game for you. Yeah. And if Ronaldo does get the start, as we all anticipate, I would bet my eldest fucking child that this guy scores.
Guaranteed. He's already in. He's in all these years saying, he wants to start. So
he's absolutely nuts, and we all know Ronaldo. Yeah. He's no stranger to anyone in the fucking world unless you live under a rock. But Newcastle's been okay, but they've only been okay in short stints, like 10, 15 minutes at a time. They look brilliant, but then everything just comes crumbling down.
And then that's about it.
And Newcastle, they right when they start to turn a corner a little bit and you expect bigger things from the club, they just go back to their old ways. They're just nothing special. Yeah. They're just kind of there, hanging around. So I say United W.
Easy W. I think it's going to be comfortable.
Oh, yeah. I believe it will as well. And that one's being played at Old Trafford, I believe. Yeah. Correct? Yes? Okay. Wonderful. Next is Southampton versus West Ham. West Ham, you fucking heartbreaker.
Yeah, they killed us.
I'm still recovering from that. The weekend before we went into the international break, which fuck the international break, man. It's terrible. I hate it.
Fuck the international.
Fuck it. Anyway, back to the game. Southampton, for me, I'm going to be honest, they're surprising me a little bit. They've looked not too bad on the season. I had a hard time giving them any credit.
They're tough, yeah.
But they look pretty decent at times, and West Ham has looked phenomenal. I'm very disappointed.
Yeah, we are disappointed about the result last week, but all in all, that's 2 wins, 1 draw for West Ham.
These guys are banging, great. And they look wonderful. They look hungry. They want points. They're playing very hard, very aggressive. team looks like a well-oiled machine.
Yep.
It really does. I think West Ham's going to beat Southampton. I think they're going to go back to winning ways.
I agree. West Ham, I think they'll pull the W.
And I think after dropping points to Crystal Palace, the bookies are giving them a little less respect, and you're getting that one at plus 140. That's pretty saucy.
Good odds.
Leicester versus City, arguably one of the most competitive matches of the weekend, if not the most. It's a tough one to call.
City want to get revenge.
I think I've made up my mind, but I don't.
City need that revenge against Leicester losing the Community Shield final.
And Leicester actually hasn't beat City at the King Power since 2018. So that's starting to extend for a period of time.
But they really haven't.
But they beat them 2 of the last 3 times as well.
Leicester still, every time I watch them, they still haven't really been convincing for me.
No, but you could almost say the same for City. Like, City seems to be lacking a bit of edge. I know they're missing key parts of their team.
Pop, Arsenal.
Yeah, but like that's not saying all too much right now, right? Like you could be like, oh yeah, we beat Norwich last weekend.
Yeah.
Which I'm really hoping that I can say that after all the games have been played this weekend. All in all, though, I think City's going to shine through.
Yeah, City win for sure.
I think they've still got that chip on their shoulder too from opening day loss to Tottenham.
Yeah,
that never felt nice, especially because they're so used to dominating everybody. Leicester though will put up a fight, man. Like I would not want to be the hitman that goes after Leicester because you'd have a knife to the throat, pillow over the face, and they'd still be fighting you. Yeah. These guys go down swinging. They really do. They really do. But City for the win?
I'd say City for the win.
Okay, agreed there as well. Chelsea versus Villa. And I keep saying this every week, guys. Chelsea is a scary team to play. Tuchel is doing fucking
They already look like title contenders.
Yeah, like...
They were absolutely dominating our boys last weekend until the red card, obviously.
Get a load of this guy. Title contenders. 3 games in.
Yeah,
they look good. They look good. And they win big games. Yeah. So like they're showing attributes of a true championship side.
The depth they have is
something Liverpool's showing less of every week. Had to take a dig there, guys. Villa for me,
it's gonna get slapped.
We have a terrible relationship. Right when I think these guys start thinking like Villa's really nothing special, they come out and they look brilliant. And as soon as I give them the benefit of the doubt, they're fucking awful.
And I think they're going to lose 3-4-0.
I think so too. I think Tuchel's Chelsea is a scary side. And they keep finding out more about themselves and they don't need to find out anymore because they're kicking ass. So Chelsea win.
Yeah, Chelsea win.
Next we've got Leeds versus Liverpool.
The lads are still undefeated.
Okay, is it me or Leeds? Does it seem like Leeds always is getting like so much respect?
Because they got Bielsa.
Is it because of the fairy tale story and Bielsa? But even at times I'm like...
Sitting on his little chair.
Leeds is a weird team to gauge. They really are. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I think Liverpool will handle them swiftly and handle them easily.
Too much quality.
I think they're really disappointed with themselves not being able to scrape away 3 points from Chelsea, especially a wounded Chelsea. Like they put an arrow in their ass, track them down, and let them hop away. Let them hop away. Whatever. So Liverpool's going to come back swinging. Sorry, Leeds.
Liverpool W.
Let's go. And even with all that bullshit that happened over the international break, which is a part of the reason why I also hate the international break. We got some suspensions against Brazil now. Brazilian players. Just absolutely atrocious. Because
no Alisson, no Fabinho.
No Firmino.
No Firmino.
So, but Richarlison gets to rock away on Monday with fucking Everton. I don't know who's getting their you-know-what sucked over at the FA, but it's working for them. Liverpool W, though.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Everton versus Burnley.
Flat game. Boring.
Everton
1-0 maybe?
Not given the respect in the last weekend, which they looked pretty good, got the win. I'm backing Everton again, just like I was that weekend.
I'm going draw.
I don't know. I think Everton is... really starting to find their way on the attacking front. You've got these group of core guys that are really starting to play together and all have their own attributes that attribute well to the side. And there's becoming a new expectation,
Damari.
I believe. Damari Gray is a pivot. And it's really nice to see him get the time that he deserves because I always thought he could be something. But like I said, injuries and being on the bench is difficult to find your way, especially in the Premier League. Anyway, guys, that was our last game of the weekend, so we'll head over to the final 5. First, we've got our lock of the weekend, then our value bet, then we'll head over to the double doozy, the triple threat, and last but not least, the big balls call of the weekend. So, lock of the weekend. Who you got?
I think we have the same here. I gotta go Gunners. This is a must win for the Gunners. So I'm going up. I hate backing them.
I hate
minus 200 at home.
Yeah, you got it. You
have to.
I don't know how I'll be able to deal with it if we can't manage to find a win against Norwich. It's at the Emirates as well, so I'm going to say my lock of the weekend would be Arsenal.
Yeah.
I'm really confident in my squad. I would even say halftime, full-time. Plus 130 there. I'd go halftime, full-time, Arsenal. I got faith. They're going to click. Value bet.
I'm going Wolves.
Wolves,
I gotta go Wolves. They're getting that first win, plus 125 odds too.
I like that one. And
when are they gonna get points? It's got to be this weekend.
For sure. I think it's a great matchup for them, and they've looked really fresh, really exciting, very electric.
Yeah.
I think they could get the W. I'm gonna back West Ham, regardless
Here we
of
go.
how they did. Regardless of how they did me in the last match week, I'm going to back West Ham at plus 140. So well over evens as a value bet. I think the bookies got this one a little wrong. Like I said, I think they're taking respect away from them because of the result against Palace. And that's unjust. Moving forward, though, guys, we've got the double doozy.
I'm going Arsenal.
Again?
And Chelsea, halftime, full-time. I think they'll get it done.
London clubs getting it
the
done,
London
eh?
clubs,
What do you get for that?
Plus 186 odds.
Pretty good, pretty spicy. The double doozy, I'm taking Chelsea to win and Wolves to win. You're getting that at plus 189, so just shy of 2 to 1.
Right there.
Just shy. The triple threat.
Going West Ham, Tottenham, United, halftime, full-time.
I like that. I do like that one. And the odds there?
That's plus 663.
Ooh, looking up a spicy one.
We're getting hefty. Come on.
That is pretty good. I like it, though. My triple threat would be Liverpool, United, and City, all just to win. Odds aren't quite as good as Manny's over there, but we're getting those at plus 225.
A little safer.
Just over 2 to 1. But United, City, and Liverpool, all to win. City might give you a little scare playing Leicester. That'll be a tough game. The other two I'm extremely confident in. So that'll be my triple threat. Last but not least, we've got the big balls call of the weekend.
All right.
We suck at these too. But we'll go for it.
Arsenal, Wolves, Liverpool. Plus 450 odds, all on money line.
All just to win.
Yeah, all just to win.
4 to 1.
4 to 1.
That's pretty good. I like that.
Yeah.
I really like that
pretty
one,
clean.
actually. Yeah, it is very clean. Very clean. My big balls call, I'm going to get a little crazy. Not as crazy as I did the last weekend or the last match week. But if I got to remind you guys, we only missed by West Ham. A West Ham win.
What, 5 games?
And let me remind you, they went up and gave away a lead with 2 minutes later.
Yeah.
So that was heartbreak for us. Especially seeing Leicester net one. I'm going to go with Arsenal, Chelsea, and United, all to win halftime, full-time. So leading at the half and to go on to win after 90 minutes. All 3 of them.
Right.
Arsenal, Chelsea, and United. And you're getting that at plus 631. So 6 to 1. So we're getting up there. We're boosting them a little bit. Anyway, guys, until next time, tune in. We'll be giving you our match week review on Tuesday. And don't forget to like and subscribe and check us out on Instagram. Big balls, bad calls.
Good luck.